Can you end a consensual encounter with police? Have you ever wondered if you can walk away from a conversation with the police? This is a common question, and the answer is yes. You can end a consensual encounter with police at any time. A consensual encounter happens when an officer approaches you without using commands, force, or detention. In this situation, you are not required to answer questions or provide identification. If you feel the need to end the interaction, simply ask the officer, "Am I free to leave?" If the officer confirms that you are free to go, you can leave without any further interaction. This is an important way to avoid common legal mistakes during police encounters. It helps clarify your rights and prevents you from unintentionally extending the interaction. It is also essential to understand the difference between a consensual encounter and other types of police interactions. For instance, during an investigatory stop, also known as a Terry stop, you are not free to leave. In this case, you must comply with certain requests, like identifying yourself. If the officer's behavior makes you feel like you cannot leave, such as using forceful commands or blocking exits, the encounter may no longer be consensual. When you decide to end a consensual encounter, do so calmly and clearly. It is best to avoid giving additional information or explanations, as anything you say could be used against you later. If the situation escalates or you are detained, it is wise to remain just silent and request a lawyer. You also have the right to refuse any searches during a consensual encounter. While refusing does not guarantee that the police will not search you, asserting your non-consent is important to protect your rights. To avoid common legal mistakes during police encounters, always ask, "Am I free to leave?" This question clarifies your status. If the answer is yes, calmly end the interaction by leaving. Do not consent to searches without a warrant or probable cause. If you are detained or arrested, exercise your right to remain just silent and request a lawyer. Avoid arguing or physically resisting, as this can escalate the situation. If possible, take note of officer identification, patrol car numbers, and witness information, especially if you believe your rights were violated. By knowing that you can end a consensual encounter and how to assert your rights clearly and respectfully, you can reduce the risk of legal complications and protect yourself from common mistakes during police interactions.